It's time for some classic dark chocolate today on Walking the Candy Aisle. Hey guys, Jeff here with a review of Cadbury's Bourneville chocolate bar. Now this is a UK bar, not available where I live in Canada, but I think it's fairly well known around continental Europe and England. And kind of interesting. So Bourneville, that's actually the area where Cadbury. Well, hold on. Let's back up. Little just brief history here. So when John Cadbury's wife died in 1860, he retired and he left the company to Richard and George, his sons, and they had been in manufacturing their chocolate in Birmingham, but they realized that they were expanding too much. So in 1879, they moved their production facilities outside of Birmingham to really an undeveloped area on the south side, near the Bourne Brook or river. I don't know if it was a river, but it's definitely some sort of a water called the Bourne. And they built their factory there with a place that was basically room to expand. And actually, over time, it's grown into really a thriving little village community that has been rated in various places as one of the nicest places to live in England, apparently, because it's really like a fully planned community, I think, and which is something kind of unheard of in most of England, as far as I understand. And lots of green spaces and very just a nice sounds like a really nice place to live. I saw some pictures. It looked really good. Bourneville. Yeah. Anyway, that's what they called it. They called the area Bourneville, where they built their factory. And I'm imagining that Cadbury has got to be the biggest or one of the biggest employers there nowadays. Even still, they have production facilities there. And in 1908, they launched the Bourneville chocolate bar in honor of, where they are, Bourneville. So it's sort of an elegant, dark chocolate, kind of classy, higher end, quote unquote, chocolate bar. Interestingly, it's not actually made in Bourneville anymore. It's now manufactured in France and then exported to the UK, is what I read. But let's see if I can get a focus here. I don't know if it says that anywhere here. It probably does somewhere. But regardless, it still has a pretty interesting kind of rich history to it. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Classic dark chocolate, it says there. I like the packaging. It's really stylish, right? I don't know what this is supposed to be. Just one of those... Is it actually supposed to be anything, or is it just like one of those Rorschach sort of... I'm going to see what I want to in it. Regardless, it's nice. It's very classy. It's like arty, Let's open this dark chocolate up and have a look at it. All right. Okay, so six rectangles, six squares. Smells very good. Snappity snap. Okay. So there's your Bourneville. Let's give it a try, huh? Not much to see here. It was really just straight chocolate. Rich. But not so rich that I'm turning up my nose to it. Me personally, dark chocolate can quickly get too rich for my blood. But I wonder if I looked closely on this, if it would say the cocoa percentage. I don't know. Whatever it is, though, it's... Sorry. I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to go through this entire thing because this is all very small print and hard for me to read. But it's good. It's really good. It's smooth. It's not too heavy, which is my sort of big turnoff from regular dark chocolate. I imagine, what do we have? We've got the Dairy Milk brand. I mean, a little more sort of like you know, everyday consumer brand. I feel like in my mind. Wait, is there no, there wouldn't be a Dairy Milk dark chocolate. I was just thinking, why isn't there a Dairy Milk dark chocolate? Because it's milk chocolate, not dark chocolate, obviously. Um, I'm just trying to think, like, what are the basic dark chocolate bars that are on the market? I guess there's a Dove one or a Galaxy. Um, it's called Dove here. Um, and I don't know. I can't think of a straight dark chocolate bar that's in this smaller size format rather than like the big massive like theater size bars. Um, so for with few options on the market, especially for this size, this is definitely a good one. Um, Dark chocolate always seems to like it's always marketed as so high end, but I think for people who like it, there's no reason that it needs to be, right? I think it's also one of those things like if you like it, and if you're not so into it. I'm not so into it, so I don't go out of my way to get dark chocolate. I don't hate it, but it just gets a bit much. Like I wouldn't want to eat this whole thing in a go. But then again, you know, I think people who eat dark chocolate wouldn't eat this whole thing in a go. Even them. The point is that you savor it, I suppose. Anyway, that's beside the point. I think this is a solid bar. If you're a dark chocolate fan, it's good because it's not too intense. And it's got a really smooth character to it that I like. So I recommend Cadbury Bourneville. Definitely. I'm glad I've tried it. I had seen it on the shelves in England when I'd been there last time and been very intrigued but didn't get a chance to pick it up. So I'm glad someone got this for me. So Walking the Candy Aisle is going to rate Cadbury Bourneville. I'm going to rate it a very strong 4 out of 5. And if you like dark chocolate, this is definitely one to check out. So thanks for watching, guys. Please click the links that you see on the screen. I really appreciate all the likes and subscriptions, so keep doing that. And I'll talk to you guys next time. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.